Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kitmaker Network, and welcome to another mail call. This is a Monday mail call. It is technically Monday for me anyways. I know it's kind of the tail end of some people's days, but you might be watching this on Tuesday. However, I made a Herculean effort to get in here to the office and get this fairly decent stack of things opened, so I hope you appreciate my diligence in trying to get it out on Monday. I'm also going to try to get as many kits out and everything out as I've been doing three videos a day for the last 2 days, whole 2 days, at least last Thursday and Friday. Don't work on the weekend. And that's going to include hopefully a bunch of Zvezda kits this week. So I'm shooting for 5. I may not get the first one out today, but if I don't, I'll probably double up one day. But there'll be 5 Zvezda kits because I'm tired of looking at this wall of Zvezda kits that I stacked up and did stuff with. So yeah. All right, well, pushing all that stuff aside, let's continue on with the unboxings. If you're new to these videos, we get in lots of samples. I show you what I get in. You can offer to do reviews or other projects with them, like a build or something. You can watch my videos just to get an idea of what's out there, what's current, what's new, whatever floats your boat. I'm not sure we have any boats in here, but we're about to find out. All right, so first, right off the bat, I've gotten some for Osprey. This one is a new book they have called Allied Intelligence Handbook to the German Army, 1939 to 1945. This is put out by Bloomsbury, I guess is a sub thingy. Actually, it says Conway on the side. So, from Osprey, Bloomsbury on the bottom, Conway on the side. Wow, that is a lot of stuffs. But you can see right off the bat, opening it up, it's got, insignias, and it's probably got, a lot of German documentation and so forth. I will probably do a turning the page on it just because it's kind of an interesting little book. But we will add that to the book stack. You can see the book stack has gotten smaller if you can visually see down to that level. Then we have a box here from MRC. Let's see what MRC has sent us. Hope everybody's had a nice weekend, ready to start their new week, and got through Monday without dying or something like at work from job slavery. This is my job. It's such a tough job too. I know you all just think it's so harsh and I should just quit while I'm ahead. All right, looks like we got, there's a ship in there. U.S. Air Force F-15E in 1/72nd scale from Academy. This is the Modelers Edition. Not sure this is a re-release or not, but it is looking like it's got four different decal and schematic schemes there. It says it's the 333rd Fighter Squadron. I bet that was a mouthful to try to get out. What did they probably said? The 333 or the 333 Squadron. All right, so this one is the 1700 scale USS Missouri BB-63. A couple of Missouris they put out recently, I want to say, but this is the 700 scale, and it does look like it includes, this is the Modeler's Edition, includes some masking or decking, and photo etch. So that is included with this kit. And what else do we have? Besides making a mess with all the paper things. Thank you, MRC. We have a box from Flyhawk. All the way from Korea, if I'm not mistaken. South Korea. China. Sorry. Why did I think Flyhawk was in Korea for some reason? I'm thinking of another Korean photo etchy kind of company. Sorry, big difference between Korea and China, I know. I mean, you guys are connected technically, but not too much culturally. Speaking of China and Korea, there's a great movie on, I practically recommended this movie to everybody I know, but so I might as well recommend it to my entire internet audience. But it's been on Netflix for quite a while. It's called War of the Arrows. If you haven't seen that movie and you like period martial arts, and by martial arts I mean like archery is a martial art. But if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. It is a Korean movie. It's about Mongols essentially invading into, assume the northern parts of Korea, and one guy trying to get his sister back. But I've watched it I think I've watched it twice fully through, and then I've actually just watched parts of it because I think some of it's just so well filmed and done. So there you go. Movie recommendation during mail call. There you go. All right. So what have we gotten in new from Flyhawk? Gotta open this without damaging anything. We've gotten in the M1A2 STEP main battle tank in 1/72nd scale. I'll just set that there. It is unassembled, of course, reading the sides. This is FH 3300, and it does look like it includes some photo etch, and that also looks pretty cool. If you haven't seen some of their 1/72nd scale tank kits, they are very, very detailed, very nice. Certainly pushing the envelope of 1/72nd scale Brosco. All right, so this is from UK, and it's the newest Panzer Rex book. This is Forgotten Archives 2, the Lost Signal Corps photos, Corps photos, Signal Corps photos. Marine Corps. I would never say Marine Corps. But when they put it like that, Signal Corps, did they said Signal Corps, right? They didn't say Signal Corps. No, nobody said Corps. Anyway, so so that's not quite sure why we do the French silent P there, but we do. This is artwork by Philippe Rodna, and Darren Neely is the author. These are nice books. I will definitely do a turning the page on that one. And then we have something from Pluggable Technologies. What the heck? Oh, maybe this is something I ordered. Oh, okay, this is something I ordered, but it is model related. I decided to try one of these things out. I'd seen a post, I think I want to say on the site or on Facebook, about these, essentially like these little macro webcams. So I decided to try one out. This is the Pluggable USB 2.0 digital microscope. Pretty cheap. Not remembering exactly. The invoice is in here telling me how much I paid for it. And it isn't. Yeah, well, I'll check that out in a product review and let you guys know how that works. Or I'll use it in some of my things. So then we have a very heavy book bag thing here from Casemate, in which case it got really, really beat up in transition over here. My favorite thing happened, which is obviously the internal fluffies and stuff came out. You know how much I love the fluffies. See which side I'm going to open this on. Maybe over here. No, that's not the right side. Where is the right opening side? I think it's this side. Wow, I definitely need my vacuum cleaner in here. Okay. Go over there. Oh God, oh yes, my floor is destroyed. Hope that stuff isn't allergic to anything. All right, so we got a bunch of books here from Casemate. We've got Images of War Allied Tanks of the Second World War, Rare Photographs from Wartime Archives by Michael Green. Pretty long, 208 pages. We've got Images of War Great War Fighter Aces, 1916 and 1918 by Norman Franks. Rare Photographs from Wartime Archives. And we've got a hardcover edition of Tanks of the Second World by Thomas Anderson. Hardcover, it's 100 and something, looks like 200 and something pages. And we've also got Military Technology of the First World War by Wolfgang Fleischer. Development, use, and techniques and consequences. Excuse me. Consequences were great, especially for World War I itself. This one's about 220 pages or so as well. All right, so besides a giant mess, that list leaves me with this one box, which I will now open. And it's going to be a tricky one. This is maybe a TACOM or a Ryefield, one of the two. They're the ones who secure their kits very, very securely in these boxes. It is okay. See a logo on the side I don't recognize, so I'm kind of a little bit cautious here. I'm making... All right, well, we have a new brand, Revosys, 1/32 scale, the RS3001. This is obviously a kind of prototype, fully deployed German tank. It looks like a VK 3601 maybe? I'm not sure what that hull is, with like a Panzer IV turret. But anyways, that's just me. This does have an interior, Panzerkampf 6 off CB 2-in-1 VK 3601. Yeah, okay, so I was kind of right there. Just looking at it anyways, the pictures. They show some of the interior detail here. You can see make your choice from different assemblies. So they got like 4 different turrets. They've got turret detailing interior, including Waffe 0725 gun breech, Waffe, sorry. Highly detailed hull interior components, hull top hatches with interior detail. They show 3 different schematics on the side here. Now this is color profiles by Ammo of MiG Jimenez. Clearly the box work and just the overall box reminds me very much of the Ryefield releases, but they may just be using the same artist. Could be using the same factory that's pumping out the plastic, but we'll definitely be taking a closer look at that one upcoming soon, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. And of course we got kit-wise, we didn't get a whole ton of kits. We got the ships, we got the planes, we got the tanks, and we got these smaller tanks, and the digital microscope, which was on my wallet, but we'll still treat it like a product. And a bunch more books to add to the stack. There we go. But stack is definitely going down. All right, so if you don't know how this works and you're still hanging around going, how does this work? There's a link down in the description. Click on that. That'll explain a little more about how it works. But we do make these products available for review on our website to contributors and new folks, old folks, you know, whatever the scenario may be. You may have, if you are somebody who's never done an online review before, or never done any online content before, taken photos, blogged, anything like that, then we may ask that you probably do something on your own first so that we can kind of then have something to look at. It's kind of like having, you know, when you go to an employer and he says, well, what was your last work experience? And you say, nothing. So, you know, he doesn't really have a lot to go on. But if you do a review, you know, break out one of your own kits and do a review on that. It can be something we've already reviewed in the past. It doesn't really matter. We duplicate reviews. It's not a big deal for us to, you know, have different people's opinions about a kit on the site, different people's photos and so forth. Some people take better photos than other people, and we kind of like to just, you know, have that work like that. So I'm gonna shut my door because I started hearing people's. But thanks to everybody who sent us samples this week. And if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, you can put those below in the comments section, whether you're on YouTube or our website. Give us a thumbs up or a like if you're on YouTube or our website and you thought this was entertaining. You can also subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and you can also subscribe to our network. If you want to become a subscriber, it helps us out and gives us money to send off kits for review. If you're curious about how that works, we do ask for reimbursement because just shipping prices have gotten so ridiculous in the last 5 years or so. What a kit used to cost me to send to, say, Europe used to be in the low $20 level, and now it's $32 to $48 pretty much every time we send something to Europe. Pretty much sending things to the East Coast is cost prohibitive at this point. So that's unfortunate, but so we're just not we're not making all the cash necessary to cover all the shipping. Unfortunately, I wish I was. I wish it was the other way around. Because in the past we didn't ask for reimbursement. We just sent things out and crossed our fingers and hope people, you know, provided the kit. But the other reason we started to do it is because since we're branching out to more and more contributors over time, occasionally someone will get a kit and they, either through personal life situations or whatever, will not finish it, which we understand happens. Certainly I'm not going to begrudge anybody who, you know, comes down with some terrible disorder, or their wife or their spouse or something, and you know, this is just life. Those of us that are getting old enough to know these things, they do happen. So yeah, well, thanks again for watching, and we will see you ending on this kind of moribund point. We'll see you next time on Mail Call. Have a good one.